Okay, hello everyone. Hi, grade 12s. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, today we are going to look at the test memo. Remember, yesterday we had a test for CAT, a theory test, and a practical test. Right, so today we are looking at the memo. So we are doing corrections for both the practical and the theory test. All right, so let's see. Okay. Right, so here is our test. But before we come to this part, right, so guys, before we look at the practical test, I think we should start with the theory test. All right, so I'm going to start with the theory test. Then after, we will look at the practical test. Right, I'm still trying to open the question paper. The question paper. Okay. Just a few minutes, not minutes, seconds, sorry. Just a few seconds. We open the text. Okay, let's see. The test, okay, here is the theory test. Let me open. Oh. Okay. This thing is taking too long. Ish. Okay. All right. I'm still trying to open the test. So the question paper, I want to open the question paper. Okay. Let me open question paper for theory test. For the theory test, remember we are starting with the theory test. Okay. All right, so here is our test. Here's our theory test for grade 12. Our test. Okay, let's see. Right, guys, so here is our question paper. Let's look. Right, so at first we had, the test was very short, very short. So we had question 1 and question 2. Question 1 is a multiple choice. Question 2, match column. Question 3, a true or false. Yes, so it was 3 questions. Okay, now let's look at our first question. First question was a multiple choice question. So with the first question says a file that has been deleted from a hard drive can be restored from there. So when you delete a file that is deleted from the hard drive can be restored from there. Can be restored from what? This is easy. It can be restored from the cycle bin. Right, from the cycle bin. So cycle bin B is the answer for question 1. Okay, so question 2 says, which one of the following files will most likely open directly in the Paint program if the file is double-clicked? Which one of the following files will most likely open directly in the Paint program if the file is double-clicked? If the file is double-clicked, which one of the following? Okay, so the answer to this one, which one is it? Agenda, TIF, or the data MPEG? Which one is it? Which one? Right, so the answer to this one is, the answer to 1.2 is A. Right, so number 3, 1.3 says the snipping tool accessory is used to, so the snipping tool is used to do what? The snipping tool. The snipping tool, we all know how to use a snipping tool. If you don't know, a snipping tool is an accessory that is there in a computer. A snipping tool is used to make screenshots. So you can take shots of your screen using what we call a snipping tool. Right, so 1.4. 1.4. What does the tick symbol at a printer icon 1 indicate? What does the tick symbol at printer icon 1? So what does the tick symbol at printer icon 1 indicate? A printer's driver. a printer's drivers has been updated. It indicates that the printer's drivers has been updated, or it is the default printer. It is a multi-function printer. The printer software has been scanned for virus. What does it mean? The tick symbol at printer 1 icon, what does it mean? It is the default printer. It means this is a default printer. Right. Let's move to the next question. The next question, 1.5. 1.5. Which one of the following can be classified as both an input and output device? Which one of the following can be classified as both input and output device? A printer. Is printer both input and output? Printer, touch screen, scanner, speaker. Which one? A touch screen. Yes, touch screen. So answer B is correct. So the answer for 1.5 is B. So a touch screen is classified as both an input and output. So when you are typing or you're pointing using your finger on the touch screen, that's an input. Then after touching on your touch screen, you can see the results. Okay, so you are giving it instructions, you want to do this and that, then you can see what you are doing on the touch screen. So you can input and output. So touch screen falls under input and output device because has and you can type and you can view stuff on the touch screen. So it acts as both a keyboard and a monitor. When typing something, so it acts as a keyboard and a monitor. You can type and see the result. So it is classified as both an input and output device. What does it mean when the indicator or icon below appears on the screen? What does it mean? 1, the speakers are disconnected. 2, the microphone connection has been displayed. The accessibility features for displayed users has been enabled. The sound has been muted or blocked. What does it mean? It means the sound has been muted or blocked. Can you see this symbol, this icon? If this icon appears on the screen, it means the sound has been muted or blocked. Right, so that shows that the sound has been muted or blocked. What does it mean when the indicator or icon below this icon or indicator appears on the screen? So when this icon appears on the screen, it means that D is the correct answer. The sound has been muted or blocked. Okay. Question 1.7. 1.7. The best way to share a very large file with many users via the internet is A, the USB flash drive, email attachment, cloud storage facility, fax machine. Which one is the best way to share internet? So 1, USB flash drive is incorrect. Remember, which one is the best way that you can use to share a very large file with many users via the internet? So flash drive is incorrect, via the internet. Second one, an email attachment. You can send a very large file as an email attachment. Why? Because just like let me make an example. Let's say you want to send a file that is larger than 25 megabytes. it can't be sent as an email attachment because it is larger than file that is not above 25 megabytes. So if the file is very large, it means that the file is over 25 MB. So you can send the file as an email attachment. So email attachment is incorrect. USB flash drive, incorrect. The correct answer for 1.7 is C, cloud storage facility. You can't fax this file. So cloud storage facility is correct. You can save the file on your cloud storage and then send the link to people so that this many users can access the file, right? So cloud storage facility is the correct answer for this one. 1.8 1.8 says, which one of the following fields in the database table, which stores records of high school learners, is the most suitable field on which to set a default value? Which one of the following fields in a database table, which stores records of high school learners? So you have your database table. This table has records of high school learners. So which one is the most suitable field on which to set a default value? 1, home language, surname, address, telephone number. Which one? Which one? A. So A can be used. The suitable field, a field that is suitable to be set as a default value. So a field that can have a default value amongst this one can be home language. So home language is the correct answer. Okay. Home language. Right, so now question 1.9. 1.9. Let's move to 1.9, sorry. 1.9. 1.9 says, the differentiation, okay, so the differentiation utility can be used to, so the differentiation utility can be used to, 1, arrange files in a continuous order, remove corrupted files, compress unused files, increase hard drive space. Which one the defragmentation utility can be used to? So this utility can be used to rearrange files in a continuous order. All right, so the next question says, question 1.10, which software controls and which software between these ones, the Windows software, system software, application software, and the iOS, which one of these controls and manages resources on a computer or allows for maintenance and running of a computer? Which one of the following that controls and manages resources on a computer? Which one? On a computer. System software. So system software is there to control and manage resources on a computer. And it also allows for maintenance and running of a computer. So system software is the correct answer. Now, let us move to question 2. Question 2. Okay, so question 2 says, choose a term or concept from column B that matches the description in column A. Write only the letter A to S. Okay. 1, 2.1, an example of a popular free online office suite. An example of a popular free online office suite. Let's see. So with a match column, with a question like this, matching items, guys, when you have your answer, don't just look at the answers. Choose the answer unless you are 100% sure that this is the answer. You need to compare them. So an example of a popular free online office suite. An example. So a popular. Which one? From these answers, I can see Google Docs. So Google Docs is an online office suite. It's free, it's popular, and it's an online office suite. Let's see if I have another example or another option for that is an office suite. I do not have. I only have Google Docs. So you need to be sure with your answers. Make sure that your answer is correct. So I had to look for other online office suites. Nay, look for them, and then just to make sure that this is the correct answer. So there's no any other office suite from the list on column B. And I know Google Docs is one of the most popular. So D is the answer, Google Docs. 2, a function that can be used as an alternative to the right and or left spreadsheet function, to the right and or the left spreadsheet. Remember, you use your right spreadsheet and your left spreadsheet. Left to find certain words, or certain characters from a text string. But this left function starts counting on the left-hand side. So we have learned about these functions. The left function counts from the left and then finds the letters. So for an example, if Google Docs is the cell that I want to use the left function. So I want to use the left function to find the first 3 letters. So I'll say equals left, select this cell which has Google Docs, the cell, count from where? Count from 1. So 1, or I want the first 3 letters, equals left, select the cell, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. So I would use the left function to find a number of characters starting from the left, or to copy or extract a number of characters starting from the left. But then the right one does the opposite. It extracts text from a text string starting from the right-hand side. Now the question says a function that can be used as an alternative to the right and or the left spreadsheet function. Which one can be used? You look at your list. So on my list, I can see one function which is mid. Mid is a text function, so there's no any other function. Here is len, so we have 2 functions. But now the len function is used to find the length of a text, length or the position of a character on the text. Okay, so if I use the len function on this cell that says track changes, use len, I would use len to count the position or to find, not really to find. Len, I would use len to find the length of the text. So len is for the length of the text. If I were to use len on this cell, I would say equals len, but on spreadsheet, not on Word. I'm just making an example. Len, I would use this function to find the length of this text string. So this would count, the length would count the characters and tell me how many characters are there in that cell. So this one is used just to find the length of a text. But now a function that can be used as an alternative to the right and left to the right and or left spreadsheet function is mid. Because with mid, I can use mid as an alternative to right or left spreadsheet functions, right? So we are not on that. I was just giving an example. So mid is the answer. From my list, on this list on column B, I can see mid. If I go down, I can see there's lead. So I compare the two and then choose the most correct answer. Len is for finding the length of a text, but now mid, I can use mid as an alternative to the right and or left spreadsheet function. So mid is the correct answer. And yes, mid is the correct answer. Now, the general class of software under which the Trojans and worms fall. The general class of software that these two fall. Where do they fall under? The malware, because this is an example, or we can say the general class of software under which these two fall under is the malware. Malware, remember, malware is designed to disrupt, damage, or gain unauthorized access to a computer system. So remember, with worms spread from computer to computer without any help from a person, but worms and these Trojans are destructive programs. So these two destructive programs fall under which class of software? The malware. Because why? Malware is a class of a software. You can say a class for a software or software that are designed to disrupt, damage, or gain unauthorized access. I don't know if you guys understand. These two, with worms can spread from computer to computer without any help from a person, but though they are destructive and they gain unauthorized access to computers. Even with this one, these ones are destructive and they both fall under malware. So malware is the correct answer. Why? Because malware is a software that is designed to damage or gain unauthorized access to a computer system. So these ones fall under this class of software. So these are examples of the malware, right? A website that documents a person's life. So a website that has a person's life, opinions, and interests in a form of video is called what? Let us look at our answers. I don't see a matching answer. Okay, I see vlog. Vlog? What is vlog? A website that documents a person's life, opinions, and interests in form of videos. Remember, now we are familiar with YouTube, so we have many YouTubers saying, hey guys, welcome to my vlog. And in those vlogs, these people are telling us or showing us what they do. So they're telling us about their lives, their opinions, interests. So they call these vlogs. Now, a website that documents a person's life. Now we are talking about a website, not videos. A website that documents a person's life, opinions and interest in the form of videos. So a website that documents a person's life is called a vlog, right? So now we know what a vlog is. A vlog is a website that has a person's life or that documents a person's life, opinions, and interests. Okay, so vlogs are actually a website. Vlog is a website. that documents a person's life, opinions, and interest in a form of a video. A word processing feature showing each user's contribution and alterations to the content of a shared document. Now, a word processing feature showing each user's contributions and alterations to the content of a shared document. Let me compare the answers. Let's see. Okay. Okay. A word processing feature showing each user's contribution. So the correct answer to this one is comments, because a word processing feature, so a word has a feature on which you can edit, on which you can add your comments. So here the question says a word processing feature showing each user's contribution. So if you are a user, you have contributions or alterations to the content. You are commenting on the content. So you, as a user, you have contributions or alterations to the content of a shared document. So a word processing feature showing each person's contributions or alterations to the content of a shared document is called what? Comments. Yes, word has your comment. You can view a document. Say a document is shared, you can view that document and then add your comment using the feature comments. Right, so then we have software or a program used 2.6. So this one is the description 2.6. 2.6, let's look at 2.6. 2.6, software or a program used to prevent unauthorized access to computers connected to a network. What is it? What is the name of a software or a program that is designed or used to prevent unauthorized access to computers connected to a network? Let's see our answers. Let's see, I have already chosen this answer. So mid, there's this answer that is left. I have used these answers. Okay, right, so cyberbullying does not match. RAM, no. A software, I'm looking for a software. So software, I have firewall. Yes, firewall. Firewall is a program used, a software program used to prevent unauthorized access to computers connected to a network. Yes, firewall. So firewall is the correct answer. 2.7. A potential social problem associated with social networking website. Okay, so a potential social problem associated with social networking websites. So a problem that is associated with social networking website. A problem. Is shipping one of the problem? Phishing. No. Meat. Well, okay, we have used these answers. I can see cyberbullying. Okay, spooling, vlog, okay, farming, okay. No, I know cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is one of the social problems that is associated with social networking. On cyberbullying, on social networking websites, there's a problem of cyberbullying. So I know cyberbullying is one of them. So amongst these answers, the correct or the most answer that matches this instruction, that this description is cyberbullying. F is the correct answer for 2.7, a potential social problem associated with social networking websites. 2.8, the process where users are directed to a different website than the one whose address they entered into the web browser. 2.8, the answer to 2.8 is J, farming. 2.9, the unit in which the quality of printing is measured. Okay, so the quality of printing is measured in what? DPI. Can you see H? H is the answer. A database design feature that creates a list of options for the user to choose from when entering data in a field. The answer, a database design feature that creates a list of options for the user to choose from when entering data in a field. Right, so when you are designing your database, say maybe you want to make there's a database that you design for your class, for your classmates maybe. So when they entering the data, maybe you want to use this as a questionnaire, you want to design something so that they can put data into that database. Now you have a question or you have a table for the gender. Maybe each learner is supposed to enter their name, surname, then gender. So on the gender. Now on gender, you use this feature, the feature to create a list of options. So on gender, I use this feature to create a list. The list would be female, male, and other. Female, male, okay, I can say female and male. So I want to use this feature to create a list or something like a drop-down list so that these learners can choose from. So every time when they entering data on, they can click on this list and then insert their gender. Which feature can I use? I can use a lookup wizard. When designing this database, I can use a lookup wizard. All right, so now we are not discussing a database, but later on we will look at database designing and the lookup wizard. But then when you are designing a database, the feature that creates a list of options for the user to choose from when entering data is called a lookup wizard. Right. We can move to question 3. Question 3, true or false? True or false, indicate where the following statements are true or false. Choose the answer and write true or false. Next. Right, so here is an example on how you should answer this question. Right, so let's look at the question itself. The question, let's look at the question. Question says, one, the content during which the texts are won by the computers. Okay, so the contents of HTML tags can be read wirelessly and are often used in long distance cycling and road races during which the tags are won by the computer. Is this true? Okay, is it true or false? The contents or the text that can be read wirelessly and are often used in long distance cycling and road races during which the tags are won by the computer, sorry. Can HTML tags be won? No, this is false. But the RFID, okay, if you have time, just search for the RFID. Search for a picture on the internet, look for a picture of RFID. RFIDs are usually worn wirelessly and are used in long distance cycling. You'll see a picture, because I do not want to confuse you, but see the picture for yourself. You'll know what I am saying. So RFID are worn during long distance cycling, not HTML tags. HTML tags, no. So 3.1 is false. 3.2, a block in an area. Okay, so a block is an area in a place such as a cafe, hotel, or airport where people can connect to the internet via Wi-Fi enabled devices. Sorry. A block. A block is an area in a place such as cafe. So okay, so you have been in a cafe, I believe, or a hotel, cafe, or an airport. You've been there before. So in these areas, they have an area where people can connect to the internet. These areas are called hotspots. If you're sitting in that spot, then you can connect to the internet using a Wi-Fi enabled device. You can connect using yourself, your smartphone, your tablet, your laptop. So the question says, a block, not the question, the description says, a block in the statement. A block is an area in a place such as the cafe, hotel, or airport where people can connect to the internet via Wi-Fi enabled devices. That's false. The area is called a hotspot. Hotspot. If you are sitting, maybe there's a hotel, there's a hotspot in that hotel. Maybe one spot is used as an hotspot. When you are sitting in that spot, that's when you can connect to the internet using your Wi-Fi enabled device. So it's called a hotspot, not a block. So that's false. Number two, the false. 3, a hyperlink can be used to navigate on web pages and websites. The answer is true. Yes, a hyperlink can be used to navigate on web pages and websites. All right. Plagiarism refers to the legal rights of the user or creator in terms of the use and distribution of his or her own work. Plagiarism refers to the legal rights. No, plagiarism is not the legal right. False. Plagiarism does not refer to the legal right of the user or creator in terms of the use and distribution of his or her work. That's false. The correct answer is copyright. Copyright refers to the legal rights of the user or creator in terms of the use and distribution of his or her own work. Right, so copyright. RSS is the study field concerned with the design of equipment or furniture safety issues. RSS is the study field concerned with the design of equipment or furniture that deals with health and safety issues. That's incorrect. So false. For 3.5, we have false. The correct answer is RSI. RSI. Okay, so yes, that's it, guys, with the test. And yes, those are the correct answers. So we have just discussed the test, and I have given you guys a memo for the test, but I can see that we don't have enough time. So we will look at the practical test. So we will look at the practical test next time. The practical test will, okay. So with the practical test, we'll see that on Monday, yes, on Monday, we will look at the practical test. And thank you so much, guys, for, yes, on Monday, we'll look at the practical test. We'll do corrections. I'll show you how you were supposed to answer the questions on the practical test. Right, so thank you so much, guys, for joining, and I hope you have enjoyed. I'll see you on Monday. Yes, I'll see you on Monday. Thank you so much, and yes, goodbye.